mother's a whore. Kyle, what the fuck?
Le'Veon's done.
Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in John Cena's way when he takes on 6 men in a steel cage shoots and ladders match at WWE Super Slam.
So, with that, welcome to video number dos.
Dos! Alright, first up, which was not included in video number 1, we have a list of injuries.
Injuries.
Probably because it was week 1.
Or week 1.
No one was really hurt. So, at the top of the list, I'm sorry you're going to have to hear this, Kyle. However, it does have a happy ending. Le'Veon Bell, he's got a torn MCL. He is done for the season. However, thanks to Anthony and Wes both not capitalizing on their waiver priority, Kyle is just fine with D'Angelo Williams at waiver number 3.
I was happy you guys fucked up, but to think D'Angelo Williams is going to be anything like Le'Veon Bell, I mean, that's hearsay.
I had him for the first 4 weeks, and he did me pretty well in the ass, in a good way. Moving on, injury number 2, Matt Forte. He has a strained MCL, which is not as bad as Le'Veon Bell's injury.
Shout out to Will, changing his name to Not My Forte. I see what you did there. Clever.
Great stuff. So it's not as bad as Bell's injury, and he hopes to return at some point later in the regular season. Jeremy Langford, picked up by Ian Neff, will be the starter. That's a good move, Chef. I hate you.
I also had that on my waiver.
Yeah, me too. Third up, we have Reggie Bush with a torn ACL. The injury technically occurred off the field when this asshole decided to slip on some concrete surrounding the gridiron.
Very Reggie Bush move.
Very Reggie Bush. Kendall Gaskins will be replacing him, and I don't think Carlos Hyde is doing so hot.
Who's that nigga?
Who is that nigga? That
Who's
is
that
the
nigga?
correct answer. Up next, Kyrie Carey Robinson.
No, skip that one. Who the fuck cares?
Well, he's got a leg injury. He was carted off. Expect more action from C.J. Miller and Mark Ingram. He's on the same. Next up, we have Steve Smith Sr., torn Achilles. Will this be the end of his career?
I do believe so.
He believes so.
He's a piece of shit anyway.
Okay, so in any event, look out for Kamar Aiken to take the reins on this one. Next up, I was looking at an old article. Apparently, Tony Romo announced last week that he doesn't plan on returning for Week 11. Des Bryant and Jason Witten owners continue to cry.
I close my eyes only for a moment, and Tony Romo's back.
Alright, so the matchup of the week. Was originally supposed to be the Butt Munchers versus Hydrated by James's Tears. However, Anthony did not set his lineup like a fuckboy, so the next up, this is not biased at all, is Saved 250 on Gas versus the E-Team.
Anthony, quick. What's up, dude?
Yeah, Anthony,
You come
reach
into
out.
the league.
Shoot me a text.
0 moves for me.
0.
Are you even checking this video?
I don't know.
Give me your phone number.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tyler Eifert already had a great start, and Duke Johnson also overperformed as well. But then again, Drew Brees is coming off a monster week. Odell Beckham Jr. has a great matchup against the Buccaneers. And we'll get more targets now that Donnell is out. I don't even know if that's a real stat. I wrote that down, though. Jeremy Langford can literally make or break this matchup. So, let's see it, Chef. Let's see what you got.
Other matchups. Lockwood is a bully, aka James versus Funky Blumpkins. James loves the Redskins too much. I'm just reading what Carter wrote.
James loves the Redskins scope so much and has a lot of investment in a Matt Jones.
James loves the Redskins so much that he would suck them off and then put a flavored condom on them.
James loves the Redskins so much, if they came over and keyed his car, he would say, "Thank you, sir, may I have another?" And then on the other end, Funky Blumpkins, Marshall is questionable, and Jeremy Hill / Barnage, I don't know who that is.
Gary Barnage.
Gary Barnage underperformed, but then again, Julio Jones against San Francisco is a wet dream.
I do like wet dreams.
Yes.
Not the result, but in the midst of
Moving on to the next, we got Wes's Wonders team versus John Sucks Dick.
Is that John?
Yes, that is John's team name.
Ah.
It's John Sucks Dick. Only person on Wes's team that really has a chance to help beat John Sucks Dick is the Brady / Gronk combo. However, if you look at John's side, Devonta Freeman against San Francisco, Antonio Brown, Rapesburger combo against Oakland, could guarantee his win, despite Antonio Gates possibly being hurt.
Good analysis.
Forgot to announce who would be the winners of this week so far. We have Hydrated by James's Tears, Save 250 on Gas, Funky Blumpkins, and John Sucks Dick. Next matchup is Boy Who Cried Cops versus Bacon. Let's start with Boy Who Cried Cops, which is his team name. And highlight on Boy Who Cried Cops team is Eric Decker on the Jets. Brandon Marshall being hurt, I expect Eric Decker to receive a lot more targets, and he's also coming off of a stellar week.
His wife is also pretty hot.
His wife's very hot. Moving on to D'Angelo Williams. I'm very biased towards him. He treated me very well for the first 4 weeks. He should treat Kyle hopefully not as well because he kept sucking after I nutted. On to Bacon, which is Spencer's new team name. I kind of like it a lot, actually. Aaron Rodgers playing against Carolina, coming off of their first loss last week against Denver. I don't know how I feel about that. I also don't know how I feel about Andre Johnson and Dante McCreef being...
Can I jump in on this? Kenny's cutting in. D.Y. Hilton is out. Do remember that. So, expect some more targets going their way. However, being against the vaunted Denver D, who knows? It's a toss-up. Actually, I applaud you. 3 drinks is not a lot. Keep it that way.
Yes, keep it that way. Spencer, only thing you got going for you is Deion Lewis against the Washington Redskins. My pick is going to Kyle.
Next matchup we got, This Isn't My Forte versus Kyle Top, Carter Bottom. How is that name still there?
Who knows?
And it's not original, too. I know you got it from the league. Very funny. Anyway, my forte, Will, your running back, straight fire. You got Todd Gurley fucking going off. Offensive Rookie of the Year? Rookie of the Year? Yes. Lamar Miller, I should probably not have traded him. He is looking pretty good. Pretty good. As for George, well, the first problem, you got Travis Kelce in. He's on a bye. That's pretty stupid. Let's see, Stevie Johnson and Jordan Matthews as your 1 and 2 receiver? Man, yeah, no. I haven't seen that much cocksucking since my ex-girlfriend moved out. She never lived with me. I never had an ex-girlfriend. She sucks. Bro, you're a train wreck. I can't believe I just went with you. You really suck. I hope you're booming on a mountain, fall off.
Yeah. And your pick?
Oh, shit. Well.
If it hasn't already been portrayed, then you haven't been watching this video. So for our last and final matchup, the ultimate shit-talking matchup, which apparently isn't happening in the chat. I'll check right now. Of course, they're arguing in French in the fucking chat. You guys are the worst shit-talkers. It is really annoying every time you guys face each other. The Void, Dan Fontana versus Midget in a Bikini. It's Evan, but it says John on here because he's anonymous like that.
The Who Cares matchup.
Unfortunately. Fonz, it's not looking like you're going to get a win this week. Let's start with Andrew Luck. Playing against Denver, doesn't look so good. Alan Hearns playing against the Jets, doesn't look so good. Those are probably your 2 best players. DeMarco Murray playing against his old team, don't expect anything from him. Fonz, the only thing you have going for you is the Atlanta defense against San Francisco because we all know San Francisco sucks and they're starting a new quarterback.
Blaine Gabbert.
Moving on to Midget in a Bikini, aka Evan. Your team matchups look pretty tough this week. Only thing you really have going for you is both the Peyton Demarius Thomas combo against the not-so-good Indianapolis Colts.
And you're playing Dan.
And you're also playing the Void. So, my pick, Midget in a Bikini, Dan. I appreciate you sticking around this league and not giving up. That is awesome. That's what we like to see in the League of Sloots. People not giving up and sticking with it. Fuck yeah.
John, as much as I hate it, you're going to make the playoffs. The other 5, we got Lockwood, Tyler, myself, Carter Beam, and, drum roll please, George Hebner.
George Hebner.
This is Pam Oliver signing off from Sports Center. Good night, knuckleheads.
Peace out.